Now,
I can't eat online? Damn.
we're talking about.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Swirl Suite. I am Sarita. You can follow me at Vine Me Up on all social media. You can follow the Swirl Suite on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can watch or listen to our previous shows on YouTube and SoundCloud. Hey, ladies, what's up?
Hello.
Hello.
How everyone out there in TV land? Glennis from At View Noir. Um, on most social media platforms. Let me not tell that lie. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I use very seldomly Periscope, and I think I have a Snapchat account. So yeah, everything wine tasting, in home, corporate, educational festivals. That's what I do here in the DMV district, Maryland, and Virginia. And willing to travel. Press trips, call me. Hi, yay.
Leslie?
Happy Football Sunday. You know I really must love you, ladies.
Woo-hoo.
I know, right?
Me too.
Yeah, but that's okay because the real team plays on Monday.
Uh,
Now. And with that note, I'm with the Vino 301, all things Maryland wine. Um, just to give a shout out for Maryland Wine this week. This is our Super Bowl of wine. We are having the Maryland Wine Festival this weekend. So if you have never had an opportunity to experience it, I would encourage you to go.
all right, Melissa.
Hi everyone, I am Melissa, also known as the Liquor Lady. Obviously love all things beer, wine, and spirits. I'm a beverage consultant, entrepreneur, speaker, and now professor. Just excited to be here and chat about brunch. We get food, we get alcohol, and Glennis, yes, you can eat on camera today.
On my way. I'll be right back. Let me get my plate.
My whole plan was to pre-prepare this frittata and put it in the oven and have it like dinging while the show goes on. Yeah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. My mind was right. My mind
There
was
you go.
but yeah, it just didn't happen.
Good intentions. Good intentions.
Yeah, yeah. But so we are talking brunch today. I thought this was a really nice topic because I love brunch. I really do. I really do. And I've discovered some really cool brunch spots in DC, maybe in the past 6 months, and I wanted to share them with everybody. But I do have a did you know? Because I honestly didn't know how brunch started.
Great.
I had no idea. But let's see. So, of course, brunch is a combination of breakfast and lunch, and it started in 1895. Um, let's see, I think in London. So people wanted an alternative to a heavy post-church Sunday meal. And they say brunch is cheerful, it's sociable, and it's enticing. So, but in the U.S., brunch came to the U.S. in the 1930s because Hollywood stars making transcontinental train trips frequently stopped in Chicago for a late morning meal. So that's kind of how it came to the U.S. So, and of
Thank you,
course,
Chicago. Thank you, Chicago.
yeah, exactly. Lisa, hey.
Hello.
So of course, brunch is a combination of like breakfast and lunch, and so there are a lot of times there are eggs and bacon, and sometimes sandwiches and waffles and potatoes. What else is in brunch? Frittatas, quiche.
Let's say omelets, and quiche.
Yes. But I wanted to ask everybody, what is your brunch drink of choice? Are you mimosa girl, Bloody Mary, cocktail? I want to know.
I'm a mimosa girl. Mimosa girl for me. I use any excuse to drink bubbles. So.
Oh,
It's a good excuse.
Yeah.
Well, for me at brunch, I am definitely a mimosa girl, but I change my mimosa up every time I go
Mhm.
to brunch, and they're serving mimosas. I have mine with pineapple juice instead of OJ.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay. Leslie, what about you?
I am Bloody Mary all the way.
Are you serious? Really? So
Yeah.
Come through, Leslie. Yes.
are you like the places where you can build your own Bloody Mary? Because I've been to a few of those places.
I do like those. And actually, a shout out to Glennis because she posted a Bloody Mary pic the other day with
Oh,
chunks of crab meat and
Oh
shrimp.
wow.
yeah,
Oh,
bacon,
Ooh.
It was
celery, and
delicious.
lemon.
But yes, I am Bloody Mary all the way.
Gotcha. Tanisha, what about you?
For me, it depends. I do a mimosa or a Bloody Mary. It usually depends on what my life is feeling like that morning or afternoon when I go to brunch.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do both.
Mm. For me, I do not like tomato
Both,
juice.
yeah.
I
ah,
I do not like tomato juice at all. So, and I've tried it. I have tried it because there's some happy hours where you can go back and forth. It's endless like drinks at brunch, and I've gone back and forth. Like I really want to like it because it looks so pretty, and they do funky stuff like put
It does.
bacon and shrimp and like all this stuff, and it
I
looks
was gonna say that bacon and shrimp
yeah.
is a winner.
But however, I don't know if I can school y'all, but this is a poinsettia. So
uh-oh.
poinsettia is cranberry juice and prosecco. There's a
Okay.
spot in my circle called
Yeah.
Scion, and last year I was there for brunch for my friend's birthday, and instead of orange juice, they have poinsettia cranberry juice.
Mm.
So I've been hooked on these for a while, but I do love a mimosa.
Yes.
Love, love, love.
That figures bubbles, girl. I knew that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
But no, I used to be like Sarita and like tomato juice, but I don't know what happened one day. So I got into it.
gotcha, gotcha. Um, so my next question is, what's your go-to brunch item? Is there an item that you really need in order to to enjoy the brunch?
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, I love
I need
seafood
there to be fresh omelet on your skillet.
Okay, I agree.
I need that. I need that.
waffles.
Not your eggs in the pan with underneath.
Glennis, waffles for you?
Mm-hmm.
No, oh, definitely waffles with fresh berries,
Mm-hmm.
not just the compote syrupy type sausage.
Yeah.
Um, I love seafood. Like Mrs. K's here in DC,
Oh
well,
yeah.
Silver Spring,
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
they have the best omelet station because they do fresh crab meat or shrimp in their omelet.
Wow.
I
They
did not know that.
They are
Yeah,
the bomb. Yes.
Well, that's a winner.
and
I've
they
never
have
been there, but I've heard about it a lot.
they have grits. Yum! Not every place does
Oh,
grits,
yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
and they have very good grits. You know, some people don't do grits well.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have, well, it depends on how
Those
they
be all soupy.
feel. They do a sangria as
Yes.
well for brunch.
Mm. All right.
You know, so Mrs. K's is very good. They used
I've
to
been there, but I haven't had their brunch. That sounds really good.
they used to do bottomless mimosas, but they kind of
Mm.
cut that out because that can get expensive with your cousin sitting there. Don't want to get out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
So
I'm
now,
actually glad you mentioned that because that's actually a must-have for brunch for me. If it's not bottomless, I don't want to do it.
Mm.
I don't want to be a part of your brunch.
I can
That's a good
understand.
point. Bottomless is a must. Bottomless is a must.
or at least give me the option.
Or cheap. Acadiana used to do $1 mimosas, so that would work.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't have mimosas on some kind of discount, yeah, because I'm like, okay, I paid $10, I get 10 mimosas. Ah, that's like I could do it. So
It all balances out.
because some places do like a surcharge. They're like, okay, if you pay extra 10
Yep.
or 15, it's bottomless. I'm like, okay,
Exactly.
I'll drink $15 worth of mimosas.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do that before you leave the table. So
Right.
And you know what? If they don't,
if you
have,
take me to a brunch that don't have mimosas, I'm gonna fight you.
I don't understand. I don't understand
I
how
can't.
that happens. That's not a brunch.
If they
Well, some places do it, and what I do,
It's happened to me before. You hate me, right? You must hate me.
I fix them. I just order. I said, well, you don't have bottomless. Let me buy a bottle of whatever sparkling you have,
and bring me some juice.
And I won't do the expensive sparkling because I'm gonna mix it with whatever the pineapple juice or the oat.
Right.
And that's okay. Since y'all want to be cheap, I can be even cheaper. Then I'm gonna get my own bottomless. That's how that's gonna work out.
That's right.
Leslie, what about you? What do you need for brunch?
It's got to have good, thick bacon.
Okay. Oh, okay. If you are so prepared in advance.
Yeah, it has to have good bacon. And you know what? Not lately.
I love bacon, but I don't like how everybody makes bacon. Everybody isn't crispy like I like, so I get.
Well, I tell them when I order it, I tell them quick. I need it extra crispy, very, very crispy, but not burnt. Don't bring me 2 slices of black bacon.
Right. Dark brown only, dark brown.
Exactly. Crispy and burnt is 2 totally different things.
That's right. That's how the Swirl Suite likes the bacon, dark brown.
That is fun. Oh, I have a question. Do you guys prefer the buffet or ordering off the menu?
Oh, that's a good question.
Menu.
Yeah. I prefer buffet. I prefer the buffet. I will listen.
Buffet.
I went to Seattle last year, and I went to this place called Salty and Alki on Alki Beach. I think I'm saying that right. But I think the brunch might have been like $60, but it's on the water and the seafood is fresh. Everything from oysters on the half shell to Dungeness crab. Dungeness crab on the buffet.
Oh, wow.
On the buffet, y'all.
I want to eat at your buffet.
They'd have to pull me up out of there. They'd have to pull me out. They'd be like, "Ma'am, we're folding the chairs up. What are you still doing?" I'm like, "I still."
Like it was so bad that Alan was looking at me across the table like, "Slow down." I was like, "I can't. I've never experienced this before. No, I can't. I can't." But they had everything. You had your omelets. Everything that you can really think of, they had, and the seafood was just, they cooked like 3 types of shrimp. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. So, yeah.
But you make a very good point, Sarita. It depends on the establishment, buffet versus menu.
Right.
Because Mrs. K's buffet, they do this whole piece of salmon that's roasted on top of the crab meat that you get to put in the omelet.
Wow.
And you decide what type of egg white omelet or, full egg omelet. So it really depends, for me, on the establishment. Because, again, some buffets are just like, are you kidding me? What am I paying for? I can do this. I can go to IHOP.
Right.
Get some bacon and some eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta be honest though, y'all are so right, because there's a place here, the Jefferson, they do like their $50 buffet brunch. It's their champagne brunch. Mm-hmm. Absolutely delicious, but as a rule, I don't eat off buffets because I think I have flashbacks to Shoney's. And so on those occasions where I have bottomless wallets, I am absolutely comfortable eating off, the expensive buffet. But if I'm going to my rank and file Saturday or Sunday brunch, I'm sticking with the menu.
Okay.
So it has to do with what I have in my pocket, how much I'm gonna pay.
I have another buffet brunch that I really like. Twist in Georgetown.
I've heard of Twist.
Yeah. Twist in Georgetown. It's in the Savoy Suites Hotel. Oh, but it's small. It's one of those places it's pretty small, and it's sort of French style. Has like a glass ceiling. There's a guy in the corner playing a guitar, and it's French. You're not going to get traditional stuff in there, but they will have your omelets. They'll have like carved roast beef and potatoes and stuff like that. But they'll do funky French stuff. So there is this. It's like a boat. Imagine like a boat that's made out of a waffle. It's almost like a in between a waffle and a crepe. And you load it up with berries and syrup.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good. It's so
good. Yeah,
and it's endless. It's endless mimosas too. And I think that one is always on Groupon. You can always find a Groupon for that. It's like $36 for 2 people, but
we are gonna go to Groupon right now.
Right.
Yeah, you have to make a reservation, and it's always packed. Always, you have to make a reservation in advance, like way in advance, like give it 2 weeks, because it's always packed. But that's another one of my favorite buffet brunches. But
There's a buffet brunch. What's the one down on Sarita? You probably know at the Beacon Hotel. Have you been to that one?
I was just about to say Beacon. I love that brunch.
I've never been. I've heard great things.
Oh my God, it's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. We might need to meet down there. They do bottomless mimosa.
They do omelet station, waffles, everything.
Yeah,
and then great salads too, and Bloody Marys. You can do a bottom mimosa or Bloody Marys. But they have like this kale salad. I was like, I'm just gonna take this whole bowl. He said, Miss, where you going? I was like, well, it's just easier. Can I?
You just like to the table. Like, why waste my time and keep going back and forth with this one little plate?
Exactly. And then when I don't finish, I could just take it home with me. I mean, like, really, bring out the container, because that salad is the bomb.
Okay, I got a question for y'all, because until Gwen has talked about salad, we have talked about breakfast food, omelets and quiche, and we haven't really talked about lunch food. And I have to say, I'm partial to the breakfast side of brunch, but how do you all fare? Are you the breakfast or the lunch side of brunch? Which do you prefer?
The breakfast. Yeah, I like the breakfast, but I will eat both. I will go and get the breakfast food first.
Right.
And then I'll sit down and drink some, and then I'll go back and get like the lunch food. Like Front Page has a good brunch, and they have like a lot of lunch food too, but I have to get all my breakfast stuff first, and then I'll go back for lunchy food.
So if I can bring up another buffet that I went to that's very non-traditional, and you're going to get a lot more lunch stuff than breakfast stuff. So this one is called Toro Toro, and it's I guess you can consider it downtown or midtown, but it's Latin inspired. So you're not going to get pancakes, you're not going to get waffles, you will get an omelet, but other than that, you're going to have like fresh vegetables. They do like these sauteed zucchini and carrots and peppers, and you're going to get maybe some smoked salmon, oysters on a half shell, all these different types of cheeses. So many cheeses. They usually have like pepperoni.
Sounds like I'm here for it.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff, and it's not something that we Americans would typically eat for breakfast. But I'm here.
Awesome.
I love it.
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
So it's Sunday, and but check this out. All of their mimosas, because they have different types. You can get one with mango juice. You can get one with papaya juice.
I would love that.
Plain, and then they have 2 cocktails. You can get Bloody Mary, or like this sort of like vodka and lemonade.
See, too many decisions. I'd be mixing up stuff, trying to drink everything.
You don't have to choose one.
I need you to have 2 things.
I think
and
we
that's
should
the problem. I would drink
Sweet.
everything all the time.
Yes.
No. We should just do Swirl Suite remotes at Toro Toro one day.
I'm telling you. But the thing is, you have 2 hours. You have 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh, they give you a limit.
Dirty.
Oh, I don't like this place. I don't like this place anymore. You can't limit. You can't limit me.
On my stomach here.
Right.
It's really, really good. It's really good.
Let me eat what I want. You know who else has a good brunch, and it's all you can eat? Monster 14. Have you ever been to Monster 14 on 14? Yes. And I like them because it's all you can eat, but you order off the menu, so they bring you everything from the back.
Yeah.
And it's you get a ton of different tapas, and it's like 5 different drinks you could get. I think it might be like 35. Again, it's been a second since I've been in DC, but I think it might be like 35 for all the tapas you can eat, and then all you can drink. And they'll have like the beer lemonade drink, and they'll have like a style of mimosa, not a Bloody Mary, but a Bloody Maria, since it's a Mexican style place or like a Spanish place. And and you just go back and forth and drink and eat and get full. And the thing is, you can't even get drunk at that brunch because you eat too much. I just walk out of there so stuffed and uncomfortable. Like, I can't do nothing else. It's like 2:30, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. Like, I can't even function.
Don't even.
No.
Now that sounds like a Las Vegas brunch. Now, some of the best brunches I've ever had are in Las Vegas at those hotels. But I will say Hash House A Go-Go is one of my favorites, whether it's San Diego, Las Vegas, Chicago. Now they've spread all across the country.
I was going to say, they have that in Chicago. That sounds familiar.
Literally, the
Yeah,
pancakes.
they don't want you to win.
I mean, they want you to gain weight when you leave there, and I love
My
that
waistline not
place.
having it.
Wait, so what's the name of it?
Hash House A Go Go.
Hash House A Go Go.
Yeah, it sounds like you're smoking something, but it's really breakfast and lunch food. But it's the biggest plates I've ever seen in my life. And so it's super fun. And then for any of you guys that like breakfast food, the next time they have one, a Snooze AM Eatery in Colorado, also in San Diego. That is the best breakfast place. There is no lunch on the menu, but you can eat breakfast, 2 p.m., 1 p.m., all that stuff. They have a flight of pancakes. So like pineapple upside down pancakes, red velvet pancakes. So I'm sorry, I had to digress from brunch for a minute to talk about breakfast, but Snooze is my favorite breakfast place, and they have a real breakfast cocktail menu. It's like 2 pages long. Yes.
So what would you consider a breakfast brunch cocktail menu?
It's every cocktail, literally every kind of mimosa with every kind of juice, and I mean, they have real, like an Irish coffee. They've got all kinds of anything that's like a breakfast drink you could drink. It's there. And then anytime you can get a flight of pancakes, I'm in it to win it. So.
Did you say a flight of pancakes?
That's what they call it. So the flight has the pineapple upside down and the red velvet. And it's a flight of pancakes. That's what they call it. So.
Oh, wow. And I don't usually like fruit on my food, but that sounds enticing.
It was good. I go there every time I go to San Diego.
Leslie, you didn't get to answer.
Oh, well, there's one more place, Georgia Brown's.
Oh, yeah.
That does the breakfast and your entree, so you can go to the buffet and order off the menu. And usually bring it home what you ordered off the menu because the brunch is so plentiful.
So it's not
that French toast.
It's both. Leslie.
It's both.
Oh, it's both. Wow.
It's both. Yeah, that entree is lunch tomorrow.
But my Georgia Brown's beef, and I don't know if they've changed. I haven't been in years. Their bottom list was like $25 or something.
What?
Is it still
their bottom list doesn't exist. They don't.
They don't do it.
A few times. They don't have it.
Yeah.
That's the only place I'll do an exception.
Okay. I must have just paid $25 for my drink.
Right, and you had 2 mimosas. So that's why they're doing it.
Right.
2 mimosas.
Buy a bottle of half of Prosecco and call it a day.
Right. You can have a little half bottle of Prosecco in your purse.
Okay, that's
next time
I go there, Glennis, your trick is mine.
I'm not.
Did I say that out loud?
Yes, she did on camera.
Sorry.
I will buy a bottle from them, but I'm not giving them $25 for no. And then they're gonna water it down too. No,
right.
You're paying $25 for some cheap juice. No, that ain't happening.
And also, like, I don't like buying champagne from restaurants just because, like, I know y'all marked us up. Like, y'all not about to have me paying $75 for a bottle that I know I could go across the street and get for $26. Like, I can't do it.
4.5 to 5 times markup.
Yep. Wow.
Right, they're like 300 to 400%. I can't. I'm sorry.
And that's the one. But you know what?
I gotta sneak my liquor in. I'm sorry.
You're exactly correct. And I think the more you become more knowledgeable about wine and what the wholesale price are, you sit there and look at the wine list for a long time and say, let's see what's worth paying this markup.
Right.
Nothing. I'd be like, let me get a vodka tonic. Like,
that's right.
I'm not drinking wine no more.
Bloody Mary, please. Bloody Mary.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, I had a question. Oh wait, Leslie, were you about to say something?
No. I was just giving another shout out to the Bloody Mary.
Yep, Bloody Mary.
Tanisha, I had a question for you. What's the major difference between brunch here in America and in Paris?
It's one major difference. It doesn't exist in Paris. So there you go.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Doesn't exist. I mean, they'll say brunch, but brunch will be like 2 croissants and some jam and like maybe a coffee. Like they've just started doing brunch, but brunch be so bogus here. I don't even like doing it. I can't tell you the last time I've been to brunch.
Oh my God, I did not know.
Brunch be so bogus, and then also like mimosa, like they'll look at you like you're crazy.
Right.
They'll be like, you want a what?
I can definitely understand that.
There are only a couple of places that will do like a brunch, but it's just like food. You can't, it's not like brunchy food. It's one place that I actually have gone before that I like, and it's a lot of food. It was like cheese, eggs, and sweet potato fries, and like a croissant, and a fruit cup, and like some other kind of meat, and stuff. So that was okay. But then you pay extra. You got coffee and juice with it. You pay extra for a mimosa. But again, I have a problem if your mimosa does not come with brunch, and if you don't have eggs. So, and I don't like the way they make eggs here. So that's
Oh
the
yeah,
problem.
it's different. Yeah.
That is so very true. Because when we were there, I mean, most of the 15 of us kept saying, "Can you go nuke these a little more?"
Yes.
Yes, I don't like the way they make eggs.
In the oven, can you cook? And the one, the one lady at Hotel Cezanne, she said, "Oh, I see what you're thinking." She said, "That's cream in the eggs. They're not running. Can you nuke these a little more?"
That's microwave.
In my age, and I'm gonna tell you, at least the 5 that's sitting here is gonna come and say the same thing. So I'm just saving you a little time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then,
I don't order eggs. I get mad.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do quiche well, so like
Yes.
I might have a quiche,
Correct.
but I don't go out to breakfast or brunch here. I've gone maybe like 5 times. I had some friends that actually went to brunch today, and they said it was so good. But I went to a baby shower earlier, so couldn't really make the brunch. But so maybe I'll go back to that spot because they have fried chicken. So definitely need to check that
chicken
out.
and waffles.
Oh, chicken and waffles. Yes.
Chicken and waffles.
Yeah, but I eat that at 7:00 at night. So
That's right.
I go to the chicken and waffle spot. They open at 7:30. I'll be there at 7:20. Like, hey, y'all need any help? Y'all ready? I'm gonna just wait right here at the door.
That's the only true combination of breakfast and lunch food that I will eat: chicken and waffles.
That's it. That I'll have on the same plate. Any
Same
other
plate.
time, I'm like, it has to be completely separate, and I have to be done eating it, my plate taken, and now I can go back for lunch.
Start over.
That, we eat that together.
That's right.
With syrup on everything.
What about fried fish? Would you have fried fish with your
I
brunch?
had fried fish and grits.
Fried fish and grits goes in, and fried fish and eggs. That works for me too. But
Fried fish and anything.
well, yeah, I'm like fried fish in my plate. Yes.
That's right. Some little hot sauce. I'm good to go.
Yeah, so skip me on the hot sauce, but
Hey, fresh fish to me is delicious.
Yes.
So what brunch spot do you guys like that's not a buffet?
Oh, I love Miss Shirley's. Have you guys been to Shirley's?
Miss Shirley's is really good.
Yes.
Oh, I've been there.
Miss Shirley, they have one. They started in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay.
One in the Inner Harbor, but they also have one in Annapolis. And, they do not take reservations. They only serve breakfast food, and they stop serving at 2 p.m. And you better get there early, or you will be waiting an hour and a half.
Wow. Wow.
okay, Miss Shirley.
Yeah.
Anything named Miss Shirley, it just sounds like it's gonna be good. Like if you know somebody in the kitchen named Shirley, like who in the kitchen? Oh, Shirley in the kitchen.
Shirley in
Oh,
the kitchen.
this is gonna be delicious.
Not just Shirley.
You know Miss Shirley in the
Shirley.
kitchen. Oh, well, I'm gonna eat. Who cooking at church today? Miss Shirley. Oh, I'm gonna get breakfast.
Now that's right. Who's cooking in
Sound
church?
like-
Miss Shirley.
Who cooking at church? Miss Shirley.
Sorry to all Shirleys.
Right. Shout out to Shirley. Shirley just sounds like a
Just
name
gonna
that
say
can cook.
sorry to you right now.
So, Shirley, but I mean, that's a compliment. Shirley
That's right.
can cook.
To every Shirley opening a restaurant. Amen.
Right.
Oh,
What about you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know, yeah. Well, you all know I'm such a creature of habit. Once I find something good, unless y'all say, let's go somewhere else. Well,
Yeah.
why we gotta go somewhere else? Because Miss K's right here.
I can walk.
Not only is it close, but I know what I'm getting. I guess my pet peeve is I go to a brunch and I'm paying $40-50 and I get there and I could have went to IHOP for the same thing. Now I'm mad.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's disappointing. Yeah.
So unless
We got to rumble. Somebody got something. I got to write a Yelp review. Something got to give.
right, unless I got a good recommendation from somebody like, yo, G, I know you gonna love this. Then I don't venture out to a nothing a little different. So
Yeah.
next, move to the next contestant.
Melissa, what about you?
I will say, and it changed names, Eatonville. I used to love brunch there on the menu. What is it, Mule Bone now?
Move on now.
I haven't been since it changed, but I love the shrimp and grits with andouille sausage in it. It was to
Yeah,
freaking
that one
die
there.
for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they changed it. They changed it a little bit. It's smaller. I'll say that. It's
Oh,
Oh
still
well.
good, but it's
Sounds
smaller.
dumb. Sounds dumb. Mm-mm.
well, they could just ship me a whole carton of the
Yeah.
shrimp and grits with sausage. Well, except I can't eat meat now, so well, that's out. But just the grits would be good for me. But
Yeah.
So,
I loved it though.
so you said it's smaller, so it's under new name and management, and now the establishment, restaurant itself is smaller.
No, not the restaurant. The shrimp and grits portion is smaller.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's probably
oh,
smaller shrimp too. They probably use a little baby
Yeah,
salad
the
shrimp.
portions
okay.
the portions are a little smaller, and it's a little more eclectic
okay,
than it was before.
okay.
They didn't
Oh,
name
they trying to
themselves
change it
Mule
up.
Bone, so I can see they went a little bit more eclectic. But
Right. Like, what are y'all doing?
I don't like
If it
the
ain't broke,
portion
don't fix
sizes.
it.
Right. I don't like portion sizes going down.
I
Yeah.
don't like the name Mule Bones. What we eating? What we eating?
Bone marrow.
No, not.
Oh, y'all bad.
Stop. The first time I went, and this is totally unrelated, the first time I went to, it was one of those hidden bars, and I was with a group of people that ordered bone marrow, and it came in a bone and all that. I'm just,
Exactly. I've seen that.
Mule bone is actually it's the name of a play by Langston Hughes and Zora Neale Hurston.
I believe you, but it is also the bone in a mule.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is the first thing you're going to think about. Because, like, who...
Oh my
The
God.
person who named that place, like, they named it Eatonville based off of, like, Langston Hughes, too.
Exactly.
So, like, clearly they are fascinated by... Well, that's a whole nother topic.
That's
To get off topic and be bad at something. Because you're going to stop naming stuff black names, but you're not black and owning it. But, okay, whatever.
But that is,
yeah.
Sarita, thank you for kicking some knowledge. Thank you, because I didn't know there was that association at all.
Y'all hilarious. I actually,
It was like, it's a bone from a mule. Why'd you name your establishment that?
Well, it just sounded fancy. I thought they just wanted to be fancy.
That don't sound fancy.
No.
Not fancy at all.
Sounds New York City fancy.
Sounds country.
It kind of does. I was thinking country.
Yeah.
I was thinking like South Carolina, low country,
Yeah.
country.
What?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh, I thought it was just a new spot that came up in New York City. Are you kidding me?
No, I was talking super country. That's why, like, I expect you to have shrimp and grits and fried fish and grits and like
Okay.
with a side of collards.
That is fair, because I was talking about shrimp and grits.
At your meal bone. Cornbread with extra butter. I expect you to have
Tanisha,
those things.
do you have brunch spots in Chicago?
Girl, yes.
Because I have one in Chicago.
But I haven't done, like, we didn't do buffets, because when I was in Chicago, like, I would be at church during brunch time. There wasn't early service, so I couldn't really get the full. There is this one spot that specialized in French toast, and they would do a French toast flight. And again, I don't like fruit in my food, but that French toast would go in. And then they also had these really bomb omelets, and they would change the omelet of the week. So it would be scallop omelets, salmon omelets, crab omelets,
God,
lobster omelets. It would be anything.
Yeah.
They did one that was crab and egg white, and then it had like a little asparagus in it.
And a little
Ooh.
cheese, I died and gone to heaven with a little feta cheese in that.
Oh my goodness, that sounds good.
And that's exactly what it was. So good.
Can
I'm
you
like,
back
and,
over
it's
that
like,
so-
and like this is low key healthy. I'm like,
Right.
Tanisha, one more time. Asparagus, feta. Come on.
Egg white.
and it was egg white. I'm
Egg
like,
white,
this is
right.
healthy, and it was crab.
Wow.
Okay.
And here's the best part. Are you ready? I don't
ready.
think you're ready. I'm glad y'all sitting down. You could bring your own liquor.
Shut up.
Oh.
BYOB.
Bye.
Talk to me. BYO to the B. What?
What's the name of
Wow.
Batters and berries.
Batters and berries?
That sounds
It's either
great.
batters and berries or batter and berries, something like that. But it always
We'll
is
find it. Don't
every
worry.
day of the week.
Um,
And they
Tanisha,
serve this all the time, so it's not like a brunch spot. They serve this on Tuesday morning, Thursday.
See, that's what I'm talking about. They
Right.
know what their sweet spot is.
Yeah. We get
have,
this
you,
French toast flight at 4:00.
have you been to Mealy Cafe? It's in Chicago, and it's one of my favorite brunch spots when I go. It's very, the portions are so big. Their portions are so big, and the food is so good. It's just like regular stuff, just a little funky. Like French toast might have I don't know, raspberry syrup or raspberry infusions or something like that. It's a funky little place, but it's good brunch. My
Chicago portions
regular
are
brunch
kind of
spot
huge.
in DC is Founding Farmers.
Yes.
They
That's-
they actually have
Oh.
a buffet. I've never been to it, but they have other locations that have buffets, not the one I go to. But that's when all else fails, I'm like,
It's
okay,
good.
I'm going to Founding Farmers. That's pretty much it.
It's good. I did my birthday there once, and we did brunch. Oh, it is delicious. I really love it.
That's the one place that
I
I've been.
discovered a new spot over this past weekend, a holiday weekend. I went to
Talk about it.
the commissary. Their brunch starts at 8 a.m.
What?
Wow, that's kind of early.
What? Yeah, it is early.
Wow.
8 a.m.
8.
You could do that before church. I mean, geez.
Well, I will go to church at
Church and
7:45,
sleep. No, don't do
so
it.
that would be like perfect right after.
Right, because you're gonna go to church and sleep. You go.
Right, because
Okay,
like
that's
I just had bottomless mimosas. Jesus don't need to know this about my life. Jesus don't need to see this.
Right.
Okay, y'all did get. Yeah, that was a good one. Good
You-
stuff.
you-
I
Forgot
don't
about
need
that.
these deacons looking at me strange.
Strange.
You're talking about. Sorry.
Right.
Oh. So do you? Okay. Question. So we did a lot of talking about all the cocktails. Do you guys drink wine at brunch at
Yeah.
all?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
It'll
I
be-
never have.
don't.
I've never had wine at brunch.
Really?
No. Unless
It-
brunch is like at somebody's house, and I still don't. Nope. I'm like, why you don't have no bubbles in these drinks? What's wrong with this bottle? Why do you have
Nope.
this steel wine? What are we doing? Who?
You know why I would do it is if they didn't have a decent price sparkling or a decent sparkling on the menu, and I could find a decent still rosé or some that I'm willing to pay the price for. So that would be a go-to, like a nice dry Riesling, or my all favorite go-to Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, Sauvignon Blanc is great during brunch. Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't like Sauvignon. Too bad I don't like Sauvignon Blanc.
Same.
So true confession.
Right there,
I don't like
Get you,
Sauvignon Blanc.
Tanisha.
I'm glad you brought that up though, because Leslie, did you
True
have
confession. I don't like it.
I have a article from Huffington Post, and they did brunch pairings with wine.
Wow.
Okay.
I went.
Okay.
It's only like 9, but okay. So the first one is pancakes and a German Riesling.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course, eggs and sparkling wine.
Wait a minute, you broke up, Sarita. What did you say? I'm sorry, you broke up.
Eggs and
Pancakes.
sparkling wine.
Okay.
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 French toast and Pinot Noir.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
That sounds good.
I think it depends on your French toast though. Like depending on how they make it,
Yeah.
and like if you have any kind of fruit on it
Yeah.
or syrup or
See,
like if it's because I don't like soggy French toast.
Right. Yeah. Me either. Me either.
Well, see, I would say the same thing about the pancakes and the Riesling. Like if it was something like a citrus, like a lemon ricotta or something, or like something.
Yeah, no, see that's too
blueberry.
fancy. My pancakes need to just be pancakes. Don't do nothing
No, I
fancy.
mean, I'm just saying if
I
we're
mean,
pairing with a Riesling,
Yeah.
But a lemon ricotta pancake where it's mixed into the batter, you can't
yes,
Oh
I
yeah.
wouldn't be able to tell.
taste the lemon,
Mm-mm,
and it's
I don't like it.
phenomenal.
That sounds like it. That's just, I was like something with like lemon and cheese.
It
Yeah.
is delicious.
I'm a pancake traditionalist. Just give me my straight up pancakes. Just give me my pancakes.
Tell her. You
And actually, the pancakes I like the best. I like Cracker Barrel pancakes. I like my pancakes crunchy around the edges, and then I like them nice and fluffy on the inside. That's how I need my pancakes.
those are good too.
I like them crunchy, like waffles. I like that, so that's how I need my pancakes with some hot maple syrup or butter pecan syrup. That's it.
I don't even
Okay.
from my,
Next,
Don't get fancy. Don't be putting no
Vegetable
extra
frittata.
lemon, banana, blueberry. No, pancakes.
Sorry, we got eggs
Pancakes
and
and my
bubbles.
pancakes.
okay, vegetable frittata and Gruner Vetliner.
Gruner. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Gruner. Say that for me again, because I've been mispronouncing this forever.
Okay,
Betliner.
Gruner Vetliner.
Veltliner. Okay, thank you.
People say built leaner, whatever. They know what you're talking about. Just say
Yeah, people from Austria, but like whatever, we American.
Okay.
So.
yeah.
Okay.
And the last one is a burger with your rosé.
No,
Stop it.
no.
You know, okay.
Did we say brunch? Like, so what?
Well,
Is there an egg on
a
my
turkey
burger?
burger
I eat a
works.
burger at
A
brunch.
turkey burger works. Like a beef burger, I don't think so.
Okay, so now that you've qualified
Okay.
a turkey burger, but I am not gonna have a burger with blue cheese,
Oh,
the
no.
favorite burgers.
That's ugly. That's an ugly combination. Doesn't work.
I'm not having a burger at brunch.
Some people do though. Some people do because sometimes brunch burgers come with a fried egg.
It is true with
Even
the egg
if you
on
put
top.
an egg on it and like an avocado, it's not brunch. It's a burger. I would eat a burger with an egg on it at 5 p.m.
But what I would do, so I know people don't like to drink beer for brunch, but if there was a burger with an egg on it, right now I would drink it with like an Oktoberfest. Now, I'm sure that violates some crazy rules, but I would also do something like, so that got me thinking beer, like an Oktoberfest with like a roasted pork loin or something, like something pork and some dried rubs or something.
Understandable. Not that I'll have
What you talking about? You don't eat meat.
I'm not putting the egg on
Until about 4 months ago I did, and y'all making me
You don't
hungry.
eat meat. What you know?
Well, we can go back to a veggie frittata, and I can enjoy that with something.
I agree with you, but I'm not gonna eat no egg. I'll tell you, an egg is not supposed to be on a burger for me. I'm sorry.
Aw.
The egg over here by itself, but I can see that pairing that you just mentioned with like a whole garden or
A wheat beer.
yes, I totally see that, but Glennis won't do that. So yeah, I won't be pairing that.
Glennis like, no.
I've never had a burger on brunch menu, but I'm still not sure about the burger and the rosé though. Like I'm not sold on that one.
Yeah.
But that was a good list though. They came up with a good list.
Yeah.
You saying not sold on it, cause that's dumb. Like, who's eating that? That sounds crazy.
Rosé and burger.
Like, do you not have any other wine available? Like, why are you? Like, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
Who wrote this list? Who wrote this list?
Exactly.
So, okay, if we want to think, so I'm trying to get creative here. So Viognier is one of my favorites.
Mine too.
And I don't know if I'd ever find it on a brunch menu anywhere, but maybe something with seafood, like a seared scallop or something like that. What do you think? I don't know.
Okay.
Benedict.
That could go with something eggy. Like, that could go with the quiche. That could go with some kind of quiche, like a ham something.
Yeah.
We're going to have to create a concept here, ladies.
Wow. Well, yeah.
Listen, we finna have a Swirl Suite brunch.
I was in Virginia last month and I had a smoked salmon
Like
egg
food.
Benedict.
We're not gonna be talking about, but that's
Those
what
are
try.
Salmon, eggs,
My
Benedict.
God. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Wow.
It does sound very tasty.
It sounds delicious. Straight up delicious.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question. If you had to nix something from brunch altogether, like forever, what would you nix? What would you get rid of?
Girl, like you just cursed.
Lunch, the lunch
Did you say
portion
lunch?
of brunch, lunch. I would eliminate lunch.
I like lunch because salads are the lunch part, and like I like a little of the meat, like when they do like the sliced roast beef or like ham, like I like that part. So.
But you don't like Sauvignon Blanc either, so I don't know.
Oh, so my judgment sketchy. I'm really down.
Exactly, Melissa. Exactly, man.
I'm sorry, Tanisha, I had to do it.
It's other wines y'all don't like. Y'all don't like everything. Y'all don't like all the wines in the world. Y'all don't like everything.
Oh my gosh.
I love you, Tanisha.
That is hilarious. That was good, though. That's funny. What would I nix? Oh my gosh, what is something that I'm...
But Glennis nixed that burger with the egg on top. That's what
Hell
yeah. She not mess with that burger with the egg on.
Egg on our hamburgers. Who came up with that? Oh, that's nasty.
It's actually tasty. It's this place in Chicago that does that well. That burger at Ocean Bowl, oh my God.
See,
It is
I love
from heaven.
this collaboration because I can live vicariously through all of y'all and not eat it myself. So
That's right. You can
Y'all
avoid
drink all
some
that
things.
Sauvignon Blanc, eat your little burgers with the eggs on it.
I'm gonna have my Sauvignon Blanc with all the seafood that they have there. Which I love a seafood brunch. I love a seafood.
Yes.
Brunch. They got crab legs and they got some type of crab on that brunch.
Yeah, you eating in Maryland. Because
Yeah.
the seafood brunch in Chicago, I'm probably not messing with it. I don't know where this came from. How long y'all had this seafood in the back? I don't know what this is.
Right?
They wouldn't have like salmon.
Yeah, salmon, but that's not like a seafood brunch. It's salmon. Like they'll just have salmon. Like, I ain't messing with
So
your
it's at the cousin.
crab.
Seafood cousin.
We not by no ocean. Y'all got this out the lake.
Avocado toast. So I hate to be honest.
Crazy. You're crazy. You
So-
are crazy.
Now, I love toast and I love avocado, but the reason I can do without it is because it's really not good for you.
What?
Really, avocado toast?
Once you put like 2 avocados on a piece or 2 of bread,
Oh.
do you know the fat calories?
But you be thinking it's delicious. You're like, oh,
It
avocado,
is
tomato, and pepper.
absolutely delicious, but it sounds healthy.
It's the good fat. It's not like
yeah.
It's good, but not if you eat 3 avocados on one piece of toast.
pancakes and you're not going to eat avocado. Oh my god.
You crazy.
Well, real talk. If you at brunch, you not really counting these calories.
You're not counting
We
calories,
done
but
said, we
I'm
done
saying
said
that-
buffet brunch and bottomless mimosa.
I'm only
We
saying
not
it
talking summer
because it sounds healthy. Avocado toast sounds like it's supposed to be healthy. And so I was doing some research on it, and I was just amazed by the fat calories and stuff. So that's the only reason I would get rid of it. I actually love it, and I make it at home too.
And you
I
only
would
eat
have
2
to do it on
avocados.
the menu.
I'm still giving you the side eye. That ain't right.
I'm sorry. Denisha doesn't like Sonia Blanc. I'm having a moment with
Right.
avocado toast. We're all just,
Oh my god.
Okay, wait. So have we said what we getting rid of? Okay, so we getting rid of the burger and the egg. What else are we getting rid of?
Can't we just stop there?
Right.
Yeah, that's probably it. Like I'm fine with all the other food.
Okay.
Like I'll eat a salad. I'll eat a quiche is actually like both.
I
feel
don't
like
eat
that's
quiche.
like the epitome of brunch.
Why you don't eat quiche? Oh, you about to get logged off. I'm about to log you off. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You don't eat quiche like no carb?
Why you don't eat quiche?
Why?
Like eggs.
probably because the first one I had wasn't very good, and I just never went back. But
There's some
yeah.
good pieces out there.
Yeah, so being in France has changed my life about quiche. Like, and I was eating quiche before, but like here, quiche is clearly a thing because I'm pretty sure quiche is a French
Yeah.
word. But yeah, anytime I go to anything here that's around breakfast, like when I was out there were like 6 different quiches there.
Wow.
I ate them all.
6.
I was like, well, let me just try everything.
I think I would die and go to heaven having 6 French quiches in one space plus French croissants.
Oh, butter croissants. Oh my
Yeah,
So maybe I need to give that another shot.
I had to wean myself off of croissants. No, if I had to wean myself off of croissants, my pain started getting a little snug. I had to let it go.
I can see that because the croissants in France versus the mess we get here
Yes.
don't
There is no
even compare.
I spit out American croissants now. When I was home for Christmas, they were like, "Oh, we got you croissants because you from, you stay in France."
They
Oh,
lied.
I was like, "What? What is this?" Spit it out. I was like, oh,
Even
no,
there's
no, I
stop.
can't
There's
even-
a French bakery here in Richmond. I'll be honest, and they don't take nothing like they do in France.
Listen.
Really?
Not at all.
And then they're like, "Oh, let's
Nothing.
get a baguette from the store. Your baguette is $3.50." What? When I walk and get a baguette here for 57 cents, I can't do that.
Right. My husband would have brought
And if
back
your baguette's
baguettes
not
in his
fresh-
suitcase if he could.
I'm not-
Me too.
Oh,
Mine was just full of wine.
I have brought
Sorry.
baguettes in my suitcase. I've done that.
Do you
I've done that.
do you eat the pastries at brunch? Do you have dessert at brunch?
nope.
At the
Yes.
What
I'm
waffles
there.
and
I eat
pancakes?
everything.
It
If it's
depends
on the table, I eat it.
At the fancy brunches, they'll sometimes have like a chocolate mousse in a little
Yes.
shot glass. I'll eat that.
Yes.
Yes.
Or like
and
a
if
little
they have any
petite
kind of
four or
cheesecake,
something.
I'm eating it.
Right. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we talked about it briefly earlier, but I do have a whole system to my buffet brunch eating.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's hear it.
Kind of touched
Wait,
on
let
it.
me take notes, because if Glennis do it, I gotta try it. Hold on, I gotta find my notepad.
You know what? We ain't gonna talk about you offline. What is going on?
Okay. All right,
Okay.
I'm ready.
So my system is kind of like yours, but I start with nice medium small portion of the breakfast items, and it's usually whatever omelet and like a quarter of a waffle, and I put fresh whipped cream on it. And as long as it's fresh berries, because I don't do syrup, and I know you don't do fruit. That would be my first. Then I go into the lunch items, and my lunch
Second
items.
course.
Exactly. I'm sitting there for 3 courses. You know.
It is a undo. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, we doing all of it. So my lunch is like, depending on where it is, if they have a salad or if it's like Miss K's, I'll do like whatever that salmon is and maybe some of the fresh like asparagus that they may have or whatever fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Then I
Some
go
kind
to-
of potato, yes.
Yep. Then I go to my
Wow.
dinner portion and I If they got prime rib, give me that end piece,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
that end cut, because it's very flavorful. Get the
Yes.
potato, maybe some more of that good salad, that kale salad that they have at the Beacon, because girl, that thing is the bomb. And then whatever potato, whatever I have on that, and then I have that dessert, it's cheesecake, chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
Vina Noir's Guide to Brunching.
That's
I see it. I see
Yeah.
it now
The
on
only
the
thing
cover.
you missed, and you might have this might have just been an oversight, but in that breakfast part, I gotta have some kind of breakfast meat. I gotta have some kind of sausagey, bacony.
Yeah.
I gotta have some kind of breakfasty meat. Some.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I
So
don't
I
have,
need meat every course, some kind of breakfasty meat.
if it's not like a seafood omelet or something, because if it's a seafood omelet, I might not do pieces of bacon. Because like you said, if I can't get them to cook the bacon crispy, I'm not gonna have it.
Right.
So
So,
I just
I gotta go one step further. This is totally off tangent, but it only. So we just had our 1 year anniversary. My husband and I did, and for our wedding,
side note.
happy anniversary! Yay! Get the glasses.
we made it through a year. We got like what 50 to go. So we had a brunch wedding. And I wanted to bring it up because we actually themed ours around brunch. And I got to be honest, for anybody that's watching, it really is cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah, I've heard that a lot.
So
Like, I'm
much
not getting up
cheaper.
that early.
Like, I mean, our wedding, all the wedding food was cheaper. Everybody was happy because it had lunch stuff, it had breakfast stuff. We even had like French toast shooters. They had little shot glasses with syrup in it, and like a French toast stick in it. Yeah, they figured out all these cool appetizers to do. So I would encourage anybody that's getting married out in TV land to consider a brunch wedding because everybody loves brunch and they will love you after your wedding.
So here's the thing. What time was your wedding? Because the wedding
12 noon on a Sunday.
Wow.
Okay, so it was 12 noon. So then brunch was like 1:30.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. So we also had mimosas on our cocktail menu. So mimosas were one of the drink. We had a tequila drink. We had a bunch of stuff, but it was just one of those. We did it the Sunday before Labor Day last year. So on a holiday weekend, early during the day, so people could actually travel home that evening if they wanted to. But I never thought, so I always go to weddings and I'm like, okay, I didn't really like the food. I didn't really, it wasn't that good. But it really takes hard work to mess up a brunch menu for professional caterers. So that was just my side note on brunch, that you can do it and you can do it at an amazing budget for folks. So,
yeah, I can see that.
Right. You just gotta wake up early, and that's
yeah, you got to get married early in the day. Other than that,
right.
And not party too late the
Right.
night before the bride.
yeah.
Right. So all problems, all strikes.
No,
but you
as
talk
long
to
as
person
the
who
bride
knows,
has
so
a hard
what do I know?
liver, she can do it.
What do I know?
That's excellent advice. I never even thought about that. That is
So,
Very good.
I
That's all
saw it
I
on the I used to watch these wedding shows when I thought I was getting married, but sidebar. And they had like a little brunch theme thing, and it was super cute.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that's such a cool idea. And he's like, yeah, we got married at 11. I was like, oh well, cancel that. And you gotta be, and you also gotta be on time.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you
heck
can't-
yeah.
It can't be like a black wedding where it's like, oh, we get married at 12:30.
People might have been a little late for
Like,
the
you
wedding
can't.
itself, but they were there for the
And
food.
then they might have been
Tanisha.
short. They might have missed it though. Yeah.
They
Okay.
were there for food.
Right. Well, I mean, you just have to still start on time. Like, you look
Yes.
out like, okay, at 12 o'clock it's 5 people. Well, we walking down the aisle, play the music, organist.
But I will tell you,
Like, you
it is,
just gotta go with it.
for an outdoor wedding, though, it's cooler at noon than it is at 4 o'clock.
Especially in Virginia. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So we talked about what we could have. This might be another Swirl Suite.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh, gosh, I'm nervous.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. Say it quick before I take my headphones off, because I gotta find my charger. Carry on.
so we talked about what we could drink, what we could eat. Can you tell for the non-married women how we could get the man?
Man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait.
That's a
I
whole nother
Wait. I need a new pen. I need a new pen.
That's after
I
dark.
gotta really think. I gotta get my voice. This is on record, right? I gotta make sure I gotta watch the playback. I gotta watch the
Yes,
playback.
that is a Tuesday night Swirl Suite after dark.
We got what we could eat.
Oh,
We
is
got
that
the
an after
brunch.
dark?
We
Mm.
got the vodka for the Bloody
Listen, what we're not
Mary.
gonna do is find a man all this food we just ate. So I don't know.
But then we just got to talk about the
Everybody's
workout
time
section.
passing. We're
The
not gonna
workout
find
section.
Oh my
nobody.
gosh. Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm
We're
sorry.
not gonna find
We
nobody.
digress, but I just
That
had
was good though. That was good.
No, that was on point, girl.
That was good.
That's right where we need to be. So we need to stop talking about food. Our next hangout needs to be during yoga class. What we'd like to
exercise.
do is the
Exactly.
following.
And
Right,
then
we
do
need to
a
talk about green
tasting
juices.
with Vine Me Up. So.
We need to do a green juice tasting. Buy me up. Would you like to lead our green juice tasting?
Could it be green wine juice tasting, something like that?
We can add wine. Don't play it. I add vodka. I make a clean Bloody Mary. Well, it's not really clean because it's got vodka in it, but it's clean except for the vodka.
Our Bloody Mary's dirty though. Like
Yes, they have terrible stuff. There's anchovies in the Worcestershire sauce.
I don't
Stop.
put anchovies in mine. Anchovies are disgusting.
It comes in Worcestershire sauce. It actually, so you can't. Okay, that's a whole different day.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to get off because
You
I
see
gotta
my
go to
face?
DC with my husband. So. But keep me posted on the next one. I gotta drop off, but let me know what clean thing we are doing, and we'll try to figure it out.
Okay.
Well,
Right,
that
so we
is
can work on this
freaking
place.
hilarious.
She gotta
Oh
go
my-
somewhere with her husband. See?
I gotta go to DC with my husband of all places. All right, bye y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh good lord. Mm.
That is funny. Oh, we
Okay,
never
I'll be
talked
right
about
back.
what everybody was drinking before she dropped off, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I told y'all what I was drinking. Poinsettia.
Oh, Jan, did you show the bottle?
Oh, I'm sorry. So this is a prosecco from Trader Joe's. I think it was $8.
Wow.
$8. Pretty good. It was pretty good. And ocean spray cranberry.
Oh,
A little bit. Make it a little light skin.
oh.
Oh, I skinned it.
Look like a rosé over there. All
It
right.
does look like a rosé. It's very tasty.
Okay, well, I'm drinking from Provence, Chateau Saint Martin.
Is this from your trip?
Yep. It's called Rose and Roll.
Ooh.
You see the bottle? It's called Rose
The
and Roll.
bottle's pretty.
It is freaking phenomenal.
I
It's
like
a-
that the bottle is clear, so you can see the color, and it doesn't have like the label on it. It's just written on the
Exactly.
bottle, so you can really see the color.
This is the back of. Can y'all see the back of the bottle? See, it's very simple. That's the back.
Mhm.
And Rose and Roll has music notes around the stelvin here.
Is that a screw top? Oh, you just
Yeah.
said Stelvin.
Uh-huh.
And also another thing, you just made me think about it since you mentioned rosé from Provence. A popular drink here during brunch is rosé and grapefruit juice. So that is something that they like really. Girl, yes.
I have never tried
do
that
it.
before. How is it? Do you like it?
If you do a dry rosé from Provence, it is not bad with a
This is
little
dry.
ice. Yeah, it works. Yeah, you got to do a dry one from Provence because
and this is
those
a-
are fairly dry.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not doing like a Spanish rosé or nothing like that. But yeah, it's a cocktail. So
And I think this would probably stand up with that because it's a blend of Syrah, Senso, and Grenache.
that totally would stand up. Yep, that would work.
Stand up with that. And it's very
And with
tasty.
fresh grapefruit juice, because I used to hate grapefruit juice, but then
love
I'm like, oh, this is what it tastes like, straight out of the
Right.
grapefruit. Oh, okay, well this is nice.
I really
That
have to
ocean spray is a setup. Can't mess with it.
Right.
No.
Leslie, are you drinking something?
Believe it or not,
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's that?
is that a beer? Come
Is that
through
a beer?
parallel.
What is that, Leslie?
it is.
Sure.
It's a craft beer. It's a craft beer,
Oh, okay.
and it is. Running Hair started a brewery
Mm-hmm.
under a different label called
Did they?
Brewing.
I liked running hair.
And so, kick off of football season. I had a pale ale today.
Nice. Very nice.
Yay.
Very nice.
Yay.
Well,
But yeah,
Very nice.
what are you drinking? You're clearly been drinking something.
Really? Clearly? What? I don't like your tone.
Girl, show what you drinking, girl.
I'm actually drinking. I was in Hungary earlier this year, so maybe like February. I went to Hungary, so I have this Hungarian red wine that I'm drinking, and I would pronounce it for you, but them words don't come natural to me. But it's actually very delicious. It is similar in style to, gosh, nothing. Maybe like a Grenache or Mourvedre. So it like has like a little roughness to it, but then like it has like a nice dark fruit flavor and then like a little tartness. I like it.
Nice. You had a bottle?
Yeah.
Was that too much? No, you don't.
No, let me. Excusez-moi.
Okay.
And I'm wearing pants today, so I
Oh, good. Thank God.
scoot up and show the. Well, it's early enough that I still have pants on.
Was it 10 o'clock?
Yeah, something like that. So can you see this? So this is the bottle.
Hold it still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Right. That's why I was like, I'm not pronouncing it.
Okay.
And it's from Gear, and I went to did a tour of their winery, and they also have a hotel and spa. And so this is where I went when I think y'all remember I did like a video, a picture of me in their red wine bath. So I might have been laid up in these, and this is 2013. And it's, their dry red wine. And it has some words on here on the back, but Hungarian. Y'all want me to read this. Nope, can't read it. So, that's what I'm drinking. I'm actually about to pour myself some more.
So,
because it's time. And I can. Because usually y'all have me on here at 3 a.m. And so I would look real ridiculous drinking at 3 a.m. because I need to be asleep. But, yes.
So you said you were in a red wine bath?
Yeah, they did as part of the one of the spa treatments. They had a red wine bath. And so they do, they start with warm water. And then they pour like a pitcher of red wine in it. And the antioxidants and things in the wine are supposed to be very good for your skin.
And
then they had like some other herbs and stuff in there. And then, some nice music. And I didn't want to get out.
That's a whole new meaning or term for drinking your own bath.
Yeah.
That's almost a sangria. You have wine. Or you need some damn fruit.
My berries was in there, so sangria was.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll talk to you later.
That's some good stuff right there. In a red wine bath sangria.
Oh my God! But no, that spot. If you ever have a chance to go to like a winery or like any kind of wine type spa, in Eastern Europe does some really good ones, and they're not expensive. Like I did a body, had like a body scrub done, and they did it with the grapes and the seeds and all that from the vineyard, like the leftover grape must. They did the scrub with that, and then like they use all the products that they use in the winery and stuff too. Oh, wow. So yeah, it was pretty amazing.
That sounds really good to do brunch and then those spa services and then the bath. Yeah, brunch, spa, bath. Yeah, all that sounds really good.
Yeah, and then where the hotel was, it was like this strip of restaurants. And so we kind of did like a little bar crawl and went to a few of them and had some wine. We didn't know what we were drinking because we couldn't read the words because they aren't traditional. It's letters, but yeah, it's too many consonants at one time. Right. So I can't. I can't read this. You got 10 letters and it's only 3 vowels? No, I don't know what this is. So they would just, we just told them like, okay, what kind of thing we like or whatever, and then they would give us wine. And then we saw some other things people were drinking and then had that. And they had like this really good dinner. And then just went back to the hotel. But it was very nice. I'm like, I want to do this more. So now I'm about to seek out spas. So Croatia's probably next. This is in Hungary. So Croatia's next. I'm gonna check out Austria and Romania, and we about to just because also these places aren't expensive to go. That's why.
Well, from where you are,
because well, I was talking about the actual spa itself. So if you ever, because sometimes you spend a day at the spa and be like, so $1,000.
That would be
this
correct.
Spa for the weekend. Like this was under $3.
Wow, for the whole weekend, not just one service, because that's one service. In Napa, really.
Yeah, no. No, that's why you got to do these European places.
Eastern
Europe. Now, you're not doing that in France, because I actually want to go to Caudalie because I like their products. And they're, I want to say they're around Bordeaux, so I want to go to their spa, but I got to get my weight up. I gotta get my stacks up. That can't happen right now. So
You're talking
one day.
pocketbook weight, not body
Yeah.
weight.
Right. No, not body weight. Because that's got to come down. I got to get my stacks up so I can just be out there like this. So I gotta get my
Oh
stacks
my God. Do you guys want to share anything that's going on before we close it out?
Share what's going on. What is happening?
Anything exciting happening? Leslie, you've added liquor and beer to your tours. Did I see that right?
Yes, we are
Oh,
doing.
you want to go share that? Talk about it.
We are doing a wine, beer, and spirit tour.
Wow.
Nice.
And
Where
what-
are you going for the spirits? Who does
Right.
spirits?
Springfield Manor.
Can you tell us a little more?
Sure,
Okay.
Springfield
And what
Manor.
do they make? Gin, vodka?
They
Whiskey?
make rum and vodka.
Wow.
Okay, I was going to say all the things I didn't say. Uh-huh. I like it.
And wine. They do. They're a distillery and winery.
So on your tour, Leslie, it won't just, on that particular tour, it won't just be dedicated to those spirits. You'll do all three.
Exactly. So
Okay.
we're going to start at Liganor,
Okay.
and you can choose between going to the winery or going to the brewery. Which their wine, I mean, their beer is pretty good.
I would have to do their beer because I can't.
Yeah. Their beer is actually really good. It's under a different label, Red Shedman. And then you can go to Springfield Manor. We'll go to Springfield Manor, and you can choose to do the spirit tasting or the wine tasting. So if you are like an all wine type of person, you can do wine at both places. If you're in spirit, you can choose back and forth between the other two.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's
That's
awesome.
what's up.
Wow. How's your tours going, Tanisha?
Well, they're going very well. And actually, I'm supposed to be talking with someone next week about adding them as a tour stop, and then maybe teaching whiskey classes at their bar. And Wednesday, I'm headed to Barcelona and doing a trip to the Penedès region on Friday.
Oh, wow.
So I'm
Very
very excited about that. And then update, I'm going to the wine symposium, so headed to Portugal next week. So that came through, and I got a scholarship to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Wait a minute. So through the Wine Lovers, you did get a scholarship?
I did. Yeah, it came on through. So
Good.
I'm right. I mean, I don't have no more weekends left, but that's fine.
Another T-shirt towards their wine scholarship. Somebody I better know that's going.
Right. Thank you for your contribution.
I'll get it in the back end.
Hats off to you. Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
will, because you know.
I'm gonna make it to Paris one of these days.
Right. You like came to the country, it's like, yeah, girl, we don't even have a layover in the city. So I like you on the flip side. I was like, well,
Because I
everybody
connected,
can't come through.
connected
It's
through
fine.
Munich. That's why I connected through Munich.
It's
I know.
all right. I'll be
No,
here.
no.
You got
So
another
wait a
year.
minute.
You know.
You mentioned so you're not only doing tours in Paris, you're doing tours elsewhere.
I have done some tours in Champagne, but I've just done that with friends because I'm trying to come up with the pricing for that and figure out how that is, because if I'm doing my fee, if I'm doing the train tickets, are we doing a car service? Am I adding the tasting fees to the whole thing? So it's like a whole big thing that I'm trying to figure out with that. So far I've just done those for my friends.
Okay.
And then they just pay for everything, and then I just charge them a fee on top of that.
Got you.
But other than that, like, I'll plan trips for people and I just won't go. So then they'll just, they could pay me for the service of planning their trips, making their appointments, plotting out their path, directions, and printing out maps and stuff for them.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Wow.
What are you up to?
Yeah, Sabrina, what are you up to?
So I'm excited because Friday I am going to the pre-opening of the African American Museum. I have a friend who works there, and she gets to invite, all the staff get to invite 10 people. So I was one of the chosen ones. So,
That's nice.
so if y'all are following me on all social medias, I'm going to be loaded up. I'm going to have
Girl, snap that to
so many
death.
pictures and so many videos. So that's exciting. That's Friday. And then in a couple of weeks, Glennis, I don't know if you're going, but Leslie and I are going to Cuisine Noir.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my ticket. Let me do it right now. Lord of mercy, Jesus.
Yeah, so it's like an event. It's a celebration of Black chefs. So
Ooh.
Lord of
yeah,
mercy.
so we're excited about that.
Oh yeah, holla out there and wear your Swirl Suite t-shirts. Oh wait, we gotta get some.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. But I think that's about it for me. That is about it for me.
That's good. Exciting
Anything else,
stuff.
ladies?
Glennis, did we talk about what's happening?
Oh well, yeah. Okay,
Anything new in the environment? What's going on?
girl. You know I can't talk about the environment.
I know, I was just kidding. I just like the way it sounded. It went with it.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I've been asked to do an interview from Ben Notes.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh.
African American. It was something wine and diversity. So she sent me a whole
Yes.
list of questions to answer. So I need to get that together sometime this week. And so I'll be
Mm-hmm.
the Cuisine Noir. I'm gonna as soon as we get off here, I'm gonna do my ticket for that. And then I have a ticket for something else that we're doing. There's the Wine Bow event that's on the 17th or 18th. So I'm doing that, going to that event. What am I doing? Outside of, getting ready to start gearing up for the Wine Bloggers Conference in 2017 in Santa Rosa.
Okay, I want you not to be gearing up for that in September.
You got to because they just opened up the hotel for registered participants.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know I don't plan like that. I wish I could, but I'm like 2 weeks out. Anybody got a room?
That's already booked. Doing Vancouver Wine Festival in February.
Oh, nice.
Are you really?
Yeah, definitely. Because got a whole collaboration. We're starting with some of my friends from Canada. They wanted
Okay. Cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, with Chris and Danita. So you're trying to cross
okay.
lines. See how this thing works. So that's it off the top of my head. I didn't write down a list. I need to figure out how to make all this stuff pay so I could leave my day job.
We all trying to figure that out, girl.
Trying to figure that out.
I'm living in it and still trying to figure it out. You got to do multiple things. That's what I have learned. It's not just one thing. I have multiple projects.
Right.
So that is definitely the key.
Well,
5 or 6 different streams. Yep.
Well, that's good. I would love to go to, and the wine lovers are doing. They're doing that IWS that Tanisha's going to, but then they do a meetup in February as well. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to do that. I'm not sure yet.
You should do it. Where is it? Have they said where it is? Or what's going on?
They haven't announced it yet. No reason why they haven't announced it yet. They're still figuring out because February is cold in Europe.
Yep.
Those northern climates. So they're trying, since they're going to Portugal for this, that was an option at one point. So they went to Greece. So they're still trying to find a warm climate international.
Well, then they not coming here. I don't know. They don't I don't even know where y'all trying. Croatia, maybe.
Yeah.
Because they just did Romania. They did Greece. They've done Spain, Portugal.
So they might have to they're looking to go back to probably one of the same, but it hasn't. Louise hasn't announced it yet.
Oh, one more thing. This month is Virginia Wine Month.
Okay.
So,
What is it? You drinking a Virginia?
What?
Nothing. Carry on. It's Virginia Wine Month. What are we gonna drink from Virginia?
No.
James Charles.
I am another blogger. I have not met her yet, but her blog is Burgers and Wine. Burgers and Wines. Anyway, I think she's a newish blogger, and she asked me to do a feature on her blog about pairing something with a Virginia wine. So,
is it gonna be, girl? Let it be a burger with an egg on it.
Oh my God! Here we go. So I have bubbles. I have Virginia bubbles here. So look for that feature, I guess, in a couple of weeks.
The Wine Festival is this weekend also.
Oh, it is. It sure is. Yeah.
The Maryland one?
Virginia.
The Virginia one. Yeah, I don't know why they started having them at the same time, on the same weekend.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? Okay, this is my guess, not a fact.
I was gonna say, wait, do we need to talk about this offline? Because we
No,
live.
no. It's not that. The Maryland Wine
Okay.
Festival, they always have it this weekend.
Uh-huh.
Virginia Wine Festival has a new organizer,
Oh.
Oh.
and that's why it's this weekend. I don't think it was intentional to be competing, but it's a new organizer for the Virginia.
Oh, okay. Oh God,
We
you
all like, oh.
you like in the inside.
Well, I hope that's the.
Right?
But we did. Julia Coney and I went to the Blanc en Blanc James Charles
I
wine,
saw those pictures.
winery event, which
Nice,
was freaking
nice.
phenomenal. And I have never been one to hold my words on certain Virginia wines, and some. I find one good Virginia Maryland wine or winemaker. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna stick with this because this is some good stuff. Because the other stuff I had wasn't so good. So, but James Charles has a Syrah, which is off the chain. I was so surprised, and a Riesling. And their event next year, they've already opened it up for purchase. But unlike Dinner en Blanc, where you got to carry everything, like you go from the kitchen staff to the front, staff, setting up all the stuff.
Girl,
Plus,
you front of the house, middle of the house.
Yeah, you front, back, side, left, right, north, all of the whole thing, carrying all its equipment. All we had to do was show up in white.
Mm.
And
Nice.
and it's $95 a couple. And
What?
That's what we so
Yeah.
Julia paid for the tickets and she had bought the ticket already. I said, well, I'll just get a hotel room so we ain't got to drive back after drinking all that. And that was like $90-some, so it was a wash.
Wow.
So yeah, if y'all deciding to go, get y'all ticket, and if you don't want to go, you could always sell that sucker because people buy it. But so it's like $45 a person if you do.
Nice.
That's what's up. The thing about Diner en Blanc, which is like hilarious, like you got all these people paying you money to like sit in the street and bring their own food and their own tables and like wow.
Take a picture.
But like you paying us and we not doing that. All we did was clear out these parking spaces in this lot. Like we have done nothing. Like
exactly. It was
maybe we gave y'all some sparklers and sent out some emails. Like that's
it's a marketing coup. I mean,
listen, it's winning. Cause let me get an invite to the one in France. Y'all won't hit the end of that. Y'all gonna see at least 80 snaps in a row. Y'all gonna see 70 Instagram photos. It's gonna be crazy.
That's what I like about
It's gonna be crazy.
To show up and you got a glass of wine and a gourmet meal that was served to you with hors d'oeuvres and everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, cause I saw this girl that on my Facebook feed. She did Diner en Blanc, and this is not bad. I love her. She's fantastic. But they were doing creme brulee, and like the girl was out there like dishing it up, and like had the torch and was like doing the top of it to get it. I was like, oh, y'all like chefing it out here, right?
Wow.
In the Diner en okay.
Wow.
Because
I'm
I'm
like,
not.
also makes it extra fancy, but I'm like, I'm not doing this extra work.
Yeah, I'm not carrying nothing in white because by the time you get off the subway, and what you gonna do? It's not white no more. It's got one spot that only you can really see, but you think everybody else can see. Nope.
Or even if they can't see it, you know it's there, so you don't feel
That's
right.
what I'm talking about.
Feel right.
They can't see it, but you
You
know
feel
it's
right.
there. You think they can see it. So nah, man.
And in your head, it gets bigger as the night progresses.
Exactly.
Before it was like a little spot. It was like a little pepper spat. By the end of the night, you're like, okay, so this.
All y'all see is
my
this
whole
spot.
My
Right.
entire nether region is covered. I don't want this. No.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's a dope idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the Blanc en Blanc,
And
I think you really like it first. Because I had one person say to me when I posted it, I was cracking up. I was like, see, folks think they know more than you know where you at, what you doing, right? Thank you. Oh, what you mean, Dinner en Blanc? I said, no, I said what I meant. I know where I'm at.
Right. And also know how to spell. What?
Right.
Like, that ain't no. What, autocorrect ain't fix that.
And then another person was like, oh, you meant Blanc en Blanc sparkling? No, I'm not talking about what I'm
Those
talking
people
about.
get deleted. Listen, I'll delete a
About
comment.
where I'm at.
No. I'm like, I don't even want everybody to know you dumb. So I'm going to just delete it for you. Don't worry about it. I don't want everybody to know this about you.
Oh, social
I'm
media.
trying to help you out.
Hilarious. Oh,
On that note,
No.
we will wrap this up.
Oh, sorry.
This
So
was-
yeah, brunching.
we've been
with
brunching.
us. All right, we are headed out.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye
Cheers.
bye.